Welcome back to Middlefield Custom Sawmill. There's somebody behind me. My sister's back.
No, this is my sister's bag.
Oh, all right, yeah. Anyway, we're going to be cutting a log today. We're making boards for the kiln. And this is the log we're going to be cutting. This is a white pine that came from Nate's. It's been sitting on the ground for a while. I guess I got to brush some of this dirt off it. And, ew, there's slugs. I hate slugs. But this log, it's got some rot right about there. So I don't know what we're going to get out of it, but we're going to try and get some 8-inch wide boards. And, well, we'll see how that goes.
It looks like a telephone.
Yeah.
Okay, while George has gotten water, I've used the grill brush to knock off, well, I knocked off the slugs, and I cleaned off the side that the saw goes into. That's where you need it cleanest. I don't know if I got all the slugs, but I certainly got the ones in immediate danger. Yeah, I know, saving slugs is not my idea of fun either, but that's how it goes. And George is getting water.
Don't film that. Just lost our piece of wood over there.
Yep, not too bad.
Okay, so now we have two nice flat sides. At least I think they're flat. Let me check them. Perfectly flat. Carbide blades rock.
What number is this?
This is 13 or 14, I'm not sure.
With the same carbide blade.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I mean, it's pine, but you know, the blade is dull, but it'll cut pine just fine. So, I don't know if I'd use this blade to cut an oak log, but it's going to finish this log, that's for sure. All right, so now I've got two flat sides. I don't need that piece of wood we've been using to lift up that end anymore. And I have to use the piece of wood because, see this here? That's the toe board. This is the log. So yeah, I put it on in the wrong spot, the little end over here. So when I lift it up, you're going to pull that piece of wood out, okay?
Okay, I'm going to get where I can. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to get a good shot of this. Hang on. Okay.
All right.
So, how far down from the other end is the toe board on that side?
Oh, it's under the other end.
Yeah, but enough that you could move the log this way and still have both?
No.
Okay.
No, you get one or the other with this log. The toe boards are, I think they're like 11 feet apart or 10 feet apart. So you need a 10-foot log to get both ends.
Okay.
And I don't know how long this log is. Maybe I should measure it. Maybe
What
you
a
wanna know
concept!
how big it is. So 16 inches there. What's from the top to the bottom. And 13 over here.
And length? We always want to know how long. You know that.
It's 1 inch short of 11 feet. So it's got to be a 12-foot log to reach both toe boards.
So do you have a mark or anything? I guess the toe boards are just
I can see
this
them when I'm
side.
putting the log on.
Okay.
What I try and do is I try and put the small end on top of the toe board and just move the log, you know, so the small end is always on a toe board, and I didn't do it this time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I was coming through mud. I didn't feel like it. All right, we got a lumpy side coming up. It's about 80 degrees out here today and humid. The ground is still wet. You can see wet mud. It's not deep mud, but it's wet. So it's got to be 75% humidity. Not a pleasant kind of day to work outside, but not bad.
Yeah, but it's been a few
Compared to
days.
yesterday.
It's been a few days since you've cut one. This was your first real opportunity.
Yeah, well, I needed to cut something. It's like a hunter that needs to kill something. I just need to cut something. Did you hear that?
Why didn't you get this end?
Well, I just cut through a nail.
Oh, that's not good.
No, and that was loud too. Right here, look at that. That's a nail. Just cut right through it. I don't know if I damaged the saw blade. Right after the nail, oh it is, it's making deep grooves. Okay, 13 was unlucky. I do think I'm going to use this blade though to make one more cut, even though it's tearing up the log pretty bad. I mean, I can really feel that.
Oh, yeah. It's like this is rough, then smooth, then rough, then smooth.
Yeah. So, just to make sure I get this nail out, I guess I better get my pliers and pull that out. And I think I'll just run one more cut, because this is a cruddy part of the
Might
log
as well
anyway.
get that part off, yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure there's not another nail underneath it. So I'll be back. I gotta get my pliers.
Okay. Well, he's getting the pliers. Here's another measure of how humid it is and how wet and soggy and sluggy the log is. I was able to stand really close to the blade without getting sawdust in my face like I usually do. Usually I have to stand like way back here because it throws the sawdust, but it's so wet it didn't throw it very far. But mostly went into the bucket.
Ha. That is not a nail.
What is it?
I don't know, but it ain't coming out.
Let's see if I can see what it is. Oh, it's a cable. It's I can feel the multiple threads here, and the the lines from the cable twist. So it could go through, it could go all the way around. I mean, this is probably a ridge from the saw blade and not from the cable, but I don't know.
So, when you get a nail that's really in there like this one, the first thing you do is threaten it.
It's a cable.
It's a cable?
Yeah.
So it goes all the way through the...
I don't know how far it goes, but it's a cable in structure.
Oh yeah. Well, that means it probably goes all the way through.
Well, not all the way around at least.
Yeah. That goes in there a ways. How did it not come out the other side?
Hold this for just a sec, let me get to the other side. No.
That doesn't even move. Holy cramolies. Alright, I'm gonna keep cutting.
Oh yeah, diagonally.
We may not get anything out of this log. Maybe there's something big and metal in there.
Sure goes deep.
Yeah. Get out of here, bee.
Looks like it goes through the center.
It goes somewhere deep. Yep.
I think you should just cut the log here. Saw that.
And do what? Make short boards?
Or,
I want to know where it goes to. It's got to come out the other side. I'm going to
yeah.
flip it over.
Alright.
I mean,
You already ruined the blade.
well, yeah, it cost me a blade, so why not work it? That's a heck of a piece of metal.
It like goes into the young wood or something. Right into the middle.
Or at least there's no clamp on there, is there? No. Good, I'm going to roll it and see what we see.
Okay.
So it is going right here.
Does not come out here. Bet you it goes up the tree.
Man, I can't even wiggle it. That's what's really weird, is that it's so stiff. It doesn't bend, it doesn't wiggle. That is deep in there. All right, I gotta know.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cut into it. think I hit it with the chainsaw.
Okay.
That's not okay. It's no good.
You're ruining your chainsaw blade too.
Yeah.
Okay. There, get a good shot. Quick cuts
Yeah, no.
to show just how long it took you. So George cut the other side.
Okay. We know how far it doesn't go. You're just not going to come out of there. Well, obviously I didn't have to ruin the whole log by cutting it.
So it just went a little further. Damn. Oh, crap.
Well, let's see how much further. It is a nail.
Oh, damn.
It's not a cable, it's a nail.
How did it... It's very cable-like on the top, though.
It does look like a cable. I mean, yeah. Well, I'll put the close-up lens so you guys can see it up close at the end of the video.
Okay.
I guess I could saw this. How long is this? Because I do need boards for the top of the side of the kiln, which starts at a point and works its way down.
So your short ones are okay.
Short ones would be useful. It's still 70 inches. So yeah.
So more than 5 feet. 5'10".
Yeah.
Trophy.
There it is.
Put the two ends
Yeah.
and cut one and the other. I like that idea.
We'll cut it with a gap in the middle.
Yeah.
So, we got rid of the metal, and now we're going back to sawing.
New blade.
Yep, new blade. Alright, so we cut the metal out of the log, but I'm still going to cut it into boards because a board this long will work at the top where the roof goes this way and the other side goes down. So I could use some short boards up there. Who knows where else I could use them, but I'm just hoping there's no more metal. For those of you wondering, that is a brand new carbide blade.
grain.
Yeah, we may as well show the wood once. This is rotted. I'm going to take one more cut, then I'll show it. There's something funny going on here, see?
Yeah, that's loose.
So I'm going to take another cut off of there. There's some rot here. So
There
who
were-
knows what's inside this, but we'll find out.
There were holes in the crust.
Yes, the crust is cruddy. I'm going to turn it back up to the side that had the metal in it,
Okay.
and we're going to cut that side off next.
Well, let's see.
This is kind of a garbage board here. Well, I don't know, that is pretty solid. No, look at that, look.
Yeah.
No, that's not solid. That's all bad in there. But we're past the bad.
I don't think we
That's
are.
solid.
Yeah, I don't think this is. No, that's punky.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I see some on this side too. So this half of the log is good.
Well, that's one advantage of two small pieces.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to work with. Well, almost easier. It's still heavy.
Easier, not easy. I mean, I'm letting you do it.
That's still, I don't know, 16 by 14. I mean, it's a big piece of wood, no doubt.
Yeah, I'll follow your blade this time.
See, this is the rot right here. It's all punky. So, there may not be any good wood in this piece, but that's all right.
Pen blanks.
Well, I'll cut it down to a 6 by 10 or whatever that is, and I'll have a short piece of blocking, you know.
Smells like catalpa.
No, it smells like pine.
It is quite pungent.
That one needs edge too, but I'm going to use it for the bottom.
So this still looks punky, like all the way up here.
Yeah, I don't care. It can just be edged right off.
And
Yep,
down
I
here
see
too.
it.
Yeah.
So, I think I'll just cut that in half. Right down the middle, and have two pieces of blocking.
Okay.
Maybe I'll cut it in quarters. Do that now. So it's at 10. How wide is it? 10 by 10. So I'll cut it into 5 by 5s. They're nice blocks of wood anyway. I can set logs on them. Alright, you can take these.
Okay.
There's 2 of them.
It's nicer to do that when the saw's done at that end.
Well, you
I
know,
know, I'm just saying.
but then grab the sawdust. I'm going to flip this over and clamp it in place. So we got this pile here. There's a bunch of crappy boards there. There's some 5x5s, 4 of them. And then we got a bunch of 10 by 1x10s that are 6 foot long. Beth is stacking them over here. 5 foot 10, okay. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 10 of those, which should be more than enough to get up on top where the roof is real narrow right there going across. So I get something useful out of that metal filled log. You're covered in man glitter again, Beth.
Yeah, I'm so manly.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Come back again.
Bye.
So here's the nail with the close-up lens. There you can see the end of it. I don't know if you can tell, but it really does look like cable. And I think it's just the way the carbide blade, see from that angle you can see it's, well, that's where I hammered it. So that doesn't count, but you can see it's faceted, and I think that's just from the carbide blade bouncing off it. But yeah, it's a good sized nail. Yep. 12 1/4 logs for that carbide blade. And 1 very big nail. And it cut the nail clean. My hero.
Okay, move the bottle a little less suggestively. Thank you.